So in today's market, there are a lot of different places you can go to find a reproduction A2 jacket. For me personally, when I turned 25, I went with a maker that is a staple in the A2 jacket community. And the name of that company is Eastman Leather. Now, Eastman Leather started producing A2 jackets back in 1984, and they're currently based out of the UK. And they have produced A2 jackets that have been featured in a number of different films and TV series, such as Pearl Harbor, Red Tails, the Hulu miniseries Catch 22, and most recently, and probably most famously, Masters of the Air. Now, when we watch Masters of the Air, we see several different patterns of A2 jackets being worn by the characters. And one of those patterns is the one that I own myself, and it's also my personal favorite, and that's the Roughware Clothing 1401P. Roughware Clothing was a manufacturer of outerwear clothing located in Middletown, Pennsylvania, and they were contracted by the Air Corps on November 2nd, 1940, to start producing A2 jackets, and they would go on to be awarded 6 contracts for A2 jackets during the course of World War II. And Roughware became the most prolific manufacturer of A2 jackets. Now, this contract, the 1401P, was awarded to Roughware on August 1st of 1941, and 30,000 A2s were made under this contract by Roughware Clothing. And this is one of the more prolific and more well-known contracts produced by Roughware for a number of reasons. This contract A2 had this really nice light russet finish to the leather, which is very desirable among collectors today for those who collect original A2s. The A2 produced by Eastman is made out of horsehide as per the originals, and I really like how Eastman goes above and beyond for authenticity. They also featured an original crown zipper, which was what the 1401P A2 jackets were equipped with when they were manufactured in 1941. It has a brown cotton lining on the inside, and Eastman also includes an accurate label for the 1401P A2 jacket sewn just below the collar on the inside. There are also 2 snaps for the collar, so if you don't want to wear your collar open, you can just snap it down using these snaps that are included as per the originals. This A2 also features 100% wool knit cuffs and a wool knit waistband, and there are also 2 pockets on the front of the jacket, and there also is a period label that is sewn in to the front right pocket, same as the originals as well. So Eastman doesn't play around. They strive for accuracy and authenticity. And now I've had this A2 jacket for 6 years now, and I gotta say, it gets better with age. The more you wear your A2, the longer you wear it and wear it out, the better it looks, because the leather gets softer and the jacket starts to mold more to the shape of your body. And I really love this. This is my favorite A2 jacket that I have. Another reason why the 1401P is my favorite A2 contract is because this is also the same A2 that was worn by Jimmy Stewart. After Jimmy Stewart had established himself as an actor in Hollywood, he entered the Air Corps on March 22nd of 1941, and on December 31st, 1941, he earned his pilot wings and his commission as a second lieutenant in the Army Air Forces. And since this A2 jacket contract was awarded on August 1st of 1941, it makes sense that Jimmy Stewart would have been issued this particular contract of A2 jacket. Now, Jimmy would go on to command a squadron of B-24 Liberator bombers in the 8th Air Force. He was in command of the 703rd Bomb Squadron of the 445th Bomb Group, and he would fly 20 missions over Nazi-occupied Europe and Germany, and he wore his A2 jacket on those combat missions. And also, Jimmy would continue to wear this jacket after the war. It was featured in a film he made in 1948 titled You Gotta Stay Happy. And there he plays an ex Army Air Force pilot who operates a small cargo airline in the film. And he wears his A2 jacket from the war periodically during that film. And another question I get asked a lot is, why do I have a whistle attached to the collar of my A2 jacket? Well, the answer is because another one of my personal heroes, who was a pilot in the 8th Air Force, wore a whistle on his jacket. And his name you'll probably recognize from Masters of the Air is Robert Rosenthal, or Rosie Rosenthal. Rosie was one of the most highly decorated B-17 pilots in the 8th Air Force during the war, and he was well respected by all of the men of the 100th Bomb Group, and he was played brilliantly by Nate Mann in Masters of the Air. But upon looking at photographs of Rosie and his crew during the war, you can see Rosie is wearing an RAF ditch whistle on his A2 jacket. And RAF ditch whistles were a common thing you see among the men of the 8th and the 9th Air Force. And originally, RAF ditch whistles were meant to be used if you were in the water and you were trying to get the attention of a passing ship. But for most airmen, it became just a trinket that they liked to attach to their A2 jackets. And they were very common. But because Rosie wore one on his A2 jacket, I also wear one on my A2 in honor of him. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a comment below and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And as always, I'll catch you all next time.